Hello, my crafty friends. It's Marie from Marie's Vermont Creations, and today is day 10 of the Countdown to Christmas series. And the theme for today was ornament. And so last year I made some Santa Cam regular ornaments. They were glitter, and I will show that to you at the end. And so I thought I would try to recreate it with cardstock using the Magic Iris die. So I'm just showing you all of the parts and pieces that I have die cut out ahead of time. I am also going to make this a shaker ornament. So I am using some retired they're from an Etsy shop that has since closed, but there are several, bits and pieces that you can use for sequins that you could get a similar look if you wanted to. So I have another video. I've done a few videos on putting together the Magic Iris, so I'm not really going to get into a whole lot about it, but I've put down the sausage pieces. You need to use, not foam dots, but, oh my word, glue dots, mini glue dots on the X marks to adhere the ring to the top of the sausages. Now I've added on the straight pieces. There's 3 of these, and you just use some double-sided adhesive to attach those to the back. When you cut the dies out, it does impress the areas so that you know where all of these items are supposed to go. And now I have cut out this handle twice because I am using lighter weight cardstock. So I opted to take a heavier white cardstock and glue it to the back of this black panel so that I will have a sturdier handle. If I were to do this over again, I would use sturdier cardstock for the sausage pieces as well. I think the lighter weight cardstock for the rings works well because I am putting on so many of them together to make this a shaker. But if I do it again, I will use the heavier cardstock for the mechanism pieces that open and close to make the shutter. So I'm just peeling off the double-sided adhesive and just gently putting these over another ring. You don't want these too tight or your Magic Iris will give you a hard time to open. I'm also peeling back some of the double-sided adhesive so it's not as close to the ring. That's what you see me doing. And then I'm just going to take another solid ring and attach it to the top so that it covers up all the, the yucky parts and makes it look really finished. Then I'm going to flip it over and put some double-sided adhesive just on those tabs. And I am going to attach yet another ring to give a finished look to the back and give me a place to adhere my acetate to make my shaker element. So once I get all of the backing off, I'll put down this solid ring, and then I will adhere down some more double-sided adhesive to put down my acetate. I had originally put the acetate down first and thought that really wasn't secure enough, so I added the solid ring so that I would have a full working surface to add my shaker element. You could skip this entire portion and not make it a shaker. If you were, then you would stop before I added the double-sided adhesive and acetate. That would complete your entire ornament. You would have a working Magic Iris, and you could make it into a Santa Cam from there without the shaker element. You would want to adhere your string in the middle before you put on your last finishing ring. That would be my only suggestion to you. So now I'm just taking some foam tape, and I have taken the backing off both sides of this so that I can manipulate it around the circle. And then I am using, it's called Milk and Cookies is the sparkle blend that I am using for this particular project. It has little cookies and Santa hats and different things in it. I am just taking out the bigger ball elements because I don't want it to be too bulky, since this is, not as deep as I would normally do for a shaker card. And then I'm going to take a second piece of acetate and trap in those elements and then just trim around it off screen so that you can't see any of it poking around from the front. And then I did adhere my string. I used wet glue to begin with, so I ended up cutting that part out. But I did go back and use some double-sided adhesive to trap that in there so that I could have that put down, and then I'm just doing another finishing ring, and that is going to complete my ornament completely. So then I'm going to show you the actual ornament that I made, because I didn't use my Cricut to cut out the Santa cam words, but I wanted to show you what I would do. And here it is shaking and how it works, and that you can see through the back. So I hope that you will check out Michelle's video. I will have the playlist listed at the end, because all of the details are in our intro videos for the giveaway for this series. And as always, I hope that you have a great day.